Hello, 92greenz34 here, yet again, for the last time today at least. I have Michelob Amberbach. It's the last of my pick 6 beers. And now, I've had this one before. Of all those beers, this is the only one I've had before. And I did it on purpose, because I knew you guys haven't had a beer review on this one yet, and I know it's a worthy beer of a beer review. It's delectable. In fact, it's within my top 5 beers of all time so far. It's really good. Um,
Probably one of the best Michelob beers.
it is the best Michelob beer I've ever had. I got Logan's Farm with me. He's gonna give a little taste test with it. But well, let's do the beer. Logan saved it. Okay. Michelob Amberbach Dark Lager. So it says up top. It says the dark mahogany lager has a rich, nutty aroma with a gentle hint of caramel malt, which it does. Um, Sweetness, this American-style bock, which it is, has a deep malty body that pours a tall head, which it does. Um, Michelob Brewing Company, Michelob Amberbach Dark Lager, American, yeah, just kind of says American bock style lager brewed with 3 unique malts, including roasted and caramel specialty malts. St. Louis, Missouri, 12-ounce bottle. That's kind of what it says. It's kind of a unique looking look. Um, you got on the back, government warning, website, non-returnable bottle, Michelob Amberbach, nothing too fancy. It has the same Michelob bottle where it says Michelob on the glass as the original lager does. But this one here, I'm telling you, this is the beer. This is the stuff.
I almost think the new rule at the house should be the shittiest beer we've tried should be the new ashtray.
Look at that. Look at that. It's thick.
It's dark.
It's darker. Nice tall head. Smells excellent. Wish you could smell it. Color is definitely an amber color. I don't know what to tell you about the looks, except for I'm just excited to drink a beer that doesn't suck ass for the first time in a while. The last beer was a good break. The one thing that made me feel good about doing what I did here is grabbing this bottle. She was recommending a 6th beer to me, and so far, she recommended 4 beers to me, and of the 4 I took, or of the 4 I took all 4, and the remaining 2 I picked my own. And when I picked both of the Michelobs, I picked the last review I just did and this one here. She recommended, oh, you should get something more adventurous. Thank God I didn't, because this beer alone makes it so I do not feel like I ripped myself off of all that money. This beer here is a good beer, and it treats you well and it loves you. It tucks you in at night like your grandma would. It's a great beer. I'd recommend it to anybody. And that's without even taking a drink of it yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, that one to taste, Logan.
I know this is good. Nothing wrong with that beer at all.
There's nothing wrong with this beer at all. I mean, you can tell from my typical beer style that I'm definitely a fan of stout. And bock. But this here is, well, it is kind of a bock, but oh man, it's just excellent. I don't know what else to say about it.
It's got a lot of the qualities of like some of the stuff we've tasted, but it's so smooth, so
Sweet.
mild, sweet. It's just perfect.
It's sweet and it's nutty, very nutty. It has tastes like a goo goo nut goody thing, whatever the hell they are. They got like a mapley almost, but this is kind of caramel, kind of like a nutty, sweet. I don't know, good taste. Yep. Ooh. little foamy there. Oop. A little more puke wanting to come. Had a good grilled and steak. The reason why today got so many beer reviews was that it was so hot. It was like 90 degrees hotter. I don't know. It was hotter than shit.
One of the hotter days we've had.
One of the hotter days this year. But yeah, I'm just reminiscing over the beer I just drank. Definitely better than other things. Now, personally, would I put it over the Guinness imported extra stout? No, that's to this day probably my favoriteest beer I've ever drank. But I would probably put this over the regular Guinness extra stout. Probably just below the Guinness Draft or neck and neck. Burping like crazy. It's kind of on par with Killian's Irish Red, but in my personal opinion, this is better. Now, there's a lot of debate on that for people who like both. They would probably swing the other way, some of them would, but to me, this beer is just great for if you're at the bar and you want something that's on tap, you might be able to find this. In fact, my local bar has this on tap. Granted, my other local bar has Killian's on tap, but that's besides the point. I would say that this here beer is very available, which makes it different from some of the other beers I drink. It's very available, tastes good. Price is middle shelf. It's not cheap by any means, but cheaper than Guinness, cheaper than Shiners. It's kind of similar to Shiners, I guess. But it's you're getting what you pay for. Every cent you spend on a 6 or 12 of this, whatever, is a cent well spent. And with that being said, I'll let you guys get to having your own fun at your own time. I recommend this beer, and as always, have a good day.